Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in for this episode, which is specifically going to be talking about the Sonic Isha or Isha strategy. Okay, now this strategy has been tested at least for the past 2 weeks. I have a simulator program that is used to kind of see if a strategy is good or not, and this one is definitely good. The strategy is mainly developed for US 30 and NAS 100 on the 5 and 15 minute time frame. However, you can use the strategy on any other pair, including gold as well. So I do want to talk about that really quick. So as you can see with my chart, this is how the strategy works. Again, I just want to dive right into it. So this is using two indicators. Okay, this is using the Sonic Blaster indicator. So if I right click from my screen and go to indicators, I will double click this. This is the Sonic Blast version 1.1. Okay, and here are the values for that, which is default. Okay, so what is the Sonic Blast? Sonic Blast is everything that you see right here in purple and yellow. It tells you when to buy and when to sell. Okay, anything that you see here that has red and green around it, these are kind of guides and perimeters for where your price action is at, and they could be used as your take profit or your stop loss. For me, it's mainly used as stop loss because it really helps from trades that are running wild. Okay, so that's what these are. Now, the arrows that are red and blue are the Isha, or excuse me, are the Sonic. The red and blue are the Sonic, okay? Now, the Isha indicator, which is right here, this is the Isha indicator. This is also running defaults, okay? I am going to include my template for this strategy, so you can just right click and load it up. But because I have changed the colors for the Isha to be solid, big, and white arrows, you're free to change it however you want. The Isha the Isha version 6 is a trend indicator, so it will show you where the current trend is at that specific time period. Okay, so anything with the white arrow up or down, that is the Isha. Anything that is red or blue, that is the Sonic Blast. Okay, here is the rules. All right, please pause this video as much as you want so that you can learn more. For buys, you need to wait until you receive a buy signal from the Isha, then wait for a Sonic blue. Okay, so let me show you what that means. Let's pick a perfect example. So this right here, the Isha and the blue actually fired together. Whenever you see these two things fire together, where it's up or down, then its hit rate is very well. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you about some more rules as well. So let me actually go to a time period because I need to go to the New York session, which this strategy works primarily well at the end of the London session and at the beginning of the New York session. It works best during those time periods. So let me show you what I mean. We have an Isha signal right here. Let me get my my tool thing out. We have an Isha signal right here. Okay, it got alerted one candle before, and then immediately on this candle, somewhere in the middle, quite possibly this candle, the Sonic Blaster fired. You know what? I know for a fact that it fired on this candle somewhere. So it probably fired right here, and it took this all the way down. So if you got this signal, then that would have showed you to get in. Okay, so that is a good sell setup. Now, as you can see right here, we also have kind of a a fake out as well. And these things happen, right? So we see an Isha signal up, boom, and then we have a sonic buy, boom. Now, if you were to enter right when the sonic buy were to fire off, which is probably somewhere right here, you still would have made a little bit of pips because this is NAS 100. Okay, but let's just say it wasn't a good trade, right? Let's just say this thing starts going down. Well, what's great is that as soon as you get an Isha or a sonic symbol or alert, that means that the trend is changing. So you could get out immediately. So your stop loss is really, really, really tight on the strategy, which is what I really like about it. Okay, so that's a good thing on that. Let me see if I can go ahead and find something else here. So let's show another one. Let's go to the New York session on a different day. Here we go. We'll just choose this day. And oh, you know what? I can't go back too far because the Isha doesn't draw back that far. So let's go to today. So here's a perfect prime example of what a perfect buy opportunity looks like. The Isha fired and the Sonic fired at the same time, and look how many pips that goes up. Now you can have a preset defined number of pips that you want to take, or you can just kind of feel it out and just ride with it with whatever direction it is. Okay, now I'm going to show you an example of something that is not a good setup. Okay, that is not a good setup. This right here technically is an ineligible setup because we have the Sonic Blaster first, then we have the Isha. Okay, now we've seen in our testing that this can actually fake you out. Okay, so this Isha symbol needs to be ahead of the Sonic Blaster. Okay, so that is the rules. The rules are the same vice versa, going sell. So if you're looking for a sell, this right here is a good sell setup. The Isha fires with the white candle, so that now it's like, okay, any Sonic Blaster that is going down is going to be good. And sure enough, it fires on this candle. It actually fires on this one right here. And then you can just catch it all the way down. Even if it pops back up, it's totally fine. It goes down again. Even if it pops back up, it goes down again. You see? And what's great is that these red boxes, this is your stop loss. And as you can see, it doesn't get hit. So no matter what, you would make money on this trade, and definitely on this next one. You see that? So this is the Isha, this is the Isha Sonic strategy, and it is really powerful. Again, it's best to use this at the tail end of the London session, at the beginning of the New York session. Don't trade during the lunch hour and after the lunch hour for the New York session. Does this work during Asian session? Not really. It's just kind of sideways action most of the time, but definitely during that time period. So hopefully this helps, and until next time, bye.